from day 2 of work, and unfortunately the footage that I shot after my second day of work was not usable because my camera started going like this. So I'm coming at you a couple weeks later from Toronto, and what I was trying to convey in the footage from my second day of work was that I was just really overwhelmed and optimistic, but yeah, mostly probably just overwhelmed. I was struggling a lot with language, and when you suddenly realize like, oh, I'm not equipped for this. So that's kind of how I felt. I suddenly realized that I didn't have a lot of vocabulary for animation and deadlines. And overall, people are very nice there and accommodating and would help me try to understand what I was trying to do. If you stay till the end of the video, I will actually show you what I managed to finish in the first 2 weeks that I was there. But yeah, back to past Jane now. Anyway, it was like near the end of the day. Oh, I'm gonna cry already. No, it's just today was a little slower because I got stuck on a thing and it took like all day.
And also at lunch day, I like tried to sit down in a conversation. They were all talking about health stuff, and I realized I don't know any terms for anything health.
Oh.
So I just like, I was so awkward. I just like sat there for a while. Just like, I don't know how people do this, but like permanently, like
In a different language.
yeah, like move, like get sponsored for a visa, like move your whole life to another country, and then like you have to work there because your visa's dependent.
That's why all those people come to the U.S. who don't speak English who speak English as a second language.
Yeah.
The amount of stress is just incredible.
I can't
It's
even
like the
imagine.
alternative is getting
You have
fired,
to go
going
home.
home,
Yeah.
and you're barely hanging on every day to the instructions, and
Yeah, if you have
and
a
not
shitty
likelihood
manager
of a promotion if you don't like get the lingo and the culture is kind
and
of
fit in. Yeah,
it's low.
totally.
It's hard. It's very hard.
I know.
That's I think what you're feeling right now, right here.
I know. Gosh, I feel for people.
Allow fate to decide exactly what track titles I'm going to be announcing.
That was great.
Yeah.
I love her.
Oh, did I sleep today? It's Saturday, by the way. I think I slept, I don't know, I want to say close to 11 hours. I am actually going into the office today for only like an hour or two in the afternoon, but I have to submit something by tomorrow, Sunday, and I messed up a render Thursday night. So the only choice I have now is I had to render before I left the office last night, and today I'm just gonna go in and do some compositing, finishing up, and then yeah. So that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Luckily I'm not going in for that long, but I was looking forward to doing some more stuff from home today. So yeah, that's happening. Oh, the hours have been pretty long lately. Definitely been working late every day, been going in earlier. Last night kind of had a mild panic because a lot of the stuff that I finished on Saturday, I basically like set up a bunch of renders, made sure they worked for like 10 minutes, and then left because otherwise I would have had to stay for another 2 hours and it would just been me sitting there watching stuff render. And then I found out last night, Sunday night, that my computer at work just restarted as soon as I left. So found out last night that the stuff I set up to render didn't render, and had a little bit of a panic and tried to finish a bunch more stuff from here. So I ended up working last night also, and then yeah, back in today. The pace has been pretty intense. I just am learning through a lot of mistakes that have been a little painful, of like, these render settings weren't right, and then I put into this thing and I didn't realize the frame rates didn't match up. There's just so many tiny little errors that I didn't know about that have costed me so many hours over the last week, and I think that things will start to get better for me in terms of like, I don't see myself making too many of these mistakes anymore. I just didn't know them first time around. But yeah, I'm very tired. This has been like a dive into the deep end situation for sure. So I'm just feeling very grateful that the partner has been helping me out so much and picking up all this labor stuff that we do to keep our house clean and keep fed and happy. So yeah, I just wanted to make note of that and give a little update to this week.
First time in 2 weeks that I'm heading home while it's still kind of light out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Home time, home time, home time.